Welcome to Pink Shorts. I'm your host, Ellen vs. Merriweather. I'm at Starbucks, um, where I am usually, and I have a snack. I brought some snacks today. Um, I just want to show everyone the snacks that I brought today to talk to everyone. These are the snacks. We are live on Twitter, and if you have any questions, just let me know. I have a new pillow, a Starbucks pillow. If we all raise our hands like this, we can all be Starbucks. Today's topic is my lessons writing, and we just want to know, is there a solution to whatever? I don't know. What is the solution to 6 months of rehab? I mean, if you have a rehabilitation program, we would like that to be honored as time served for the reason. Let me just enjoy this snack wrap right here. Let's look at Twitter for a minute while I'm eating. I don't want to eat on camera. That would be rude, wouldn't it? Okay, so Verizon has a message for us here. And they are saying, help students discover with these 5 online resources for educators. Scholastic Teach, Smithsonian, and Technology News. And that was in at 120. Amazing. I apologize for eating on camera. I really do. But I haven't had dinner. I haven't had dinner today. This is so good. So we're looking through the tweets here, and as usual, nothing interesting here. So let's get back to our fans who mean everything to us. Real T-Mobile has said summer water fights phones. They go together when you have money from wireless companies to finance terrorism. I'm sorry, it says summer water fights phones. They go together when you have the Samsung Mobile GS5. Oh, okay. And then here's a picture of the water fight here. I have video of another fight that is not online yet. People should pay attention to those things. It's horrible. Okay, so let's see if Sprint has said something today. I can't even find them on here. Where are they? Where the hell are they? Oh, actually, Boost Mobile has a message 9 seconds ago. And real clear, it says meet can though group, an art duo that repurposes used spray cans to make cool sculptures. Boost Mobile has been set tire. Let's see. Let's click the link here. It's a video. We're not gonna watch the video right now. But that must be from Sprint. Let's see if Sprint has anything to say to them. The CEO of T-Mobile has said, this is breaking news, people. He's saying if you're paying $160 for a best ever family plan from AT&T, you must be living under a rock. Try 4 for $100 from T-Mobile. And he's saying that they're the worst ever. And I don't understand that really. I mean, there's a number here, there's something here, there's something here. Yada yada yada. Alright, so we're gonna be talking about a lot of interesting topics today. So it's important that you interact with me on Twitter. Okay? First I wanna see if they have anything to say today. Very important that we listen to everyone's opinions today. Sprint has said, Josh Madden, Harry B, we can totally see the family resemblance. And there's some other tweets that aren't really important. And then what I'm most excited about is the Samsung Note 4, which will be out September, and the iPhone 6. Okay, very excited about those phones. Okay, now let's get into our today's topic, which is there a solution? I mean, I'm sitting here. I mean, like if today was September 2008, was there a solution? I mean, there has been time served. For whatever reason, you could have made it up. I mean, you literally made it up with the diagnosis. And I don't understand why that wasn't everything you wanted it to be. Can someone explain that to me? I mean, you said the boy was sick with a diagnosis. What could have that not been? It should have been everything you wanted. Six months. I mean, what would have been the goal of getting him anyway? To put him where? Where would you put him? I'm eating food, so don't mind me. Just sounds of me eating food. While we're thinking about that, let's watch this video here. Mind you, we're thinking of, is there a solution? Is there a solution? Okay, so we're not gonna watch the whole video. I'm trying to figure out what could have been a solution. I mean, to pursue someone means to put them in a institution of correction. Where was 6 months? Where? Where? I mean, you have a diagnosis, which is not correct. Why couldn't you just say he's here for another reason as well? I mean, besides lighting buildings on fire, you could have held him for whatever reason you wanted to. It could have been a Dr. Phil reason, a regular Phil kind of reason, a Bito kind of reason, a Maria kind of reason. It could have been any reason you wanted it to. Any reason you wanted it to. And you chose that it was because of a mental condition. And this was 2013. This was October 24th when you decided to release him from your correction, from your place of institution that was supposed to rehab whatever problem there was. And to this day, I still don't know what that is. But I guess if you program or brainwash enough, there's still not going to be an issue. We just don't know why you're kidnapping Indians or people with Indian names. We don't know why you're just doing that in New York State. We don't know. We don't know why you're trying to save money with lawsuits. We don't know if you're giving tax incentives to these companies being here, which is already a way of saving money. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to teach everyone what rehabilitation is before we continue. Okay, rehabilitation is a physical medicine and rehabilitation, also known as psychiatry or rehabilitation medicine. No, this is a different kind of rehab. Sorry. Um, the general definition would just be a treatment for dependency or an addiction or dysfunction. 6 months should have cleared that dysfunction. Oh, that's why. Should have been cleared up, wouldn't it? It should have been cleared up. It really should have. If we all just go like this, we can all look like the drink I'm about to drink right now. 6 months is equivalent to 180 days of sitting there being abused with electricity. There's people on death row that don't even get that kind of treatment while waiting for a point of correction. That alone shows that was not a place I needed to be. And I'm sorry that it affected so many people. But at that point, and even though I may have created the 911 call that got him into that place, the truth should have came out at some point. The truth should have came out. And you had no choice either to charge him or me. And if that wasn't the end, I don't know what is. Can you convince me of what is? Does the Queen of Media have something to say about that? What is the solution? The boy has to move on. 6 years of rehab, successive rehab. There's no such thing as 6 years of rehab since 2008. Yeah, I mean, there's no such thing as 6 years of rehabilitation. And for anyone who believes in that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Honestly, you should be ashamed. And I know who those people are who believe in that. It's just, how do I believe in you as an educator, as someone to look up to? How do we look up to these people when they don't believe in what they create? They don't believe in the rehab. They don't believe in the change. Is there anything to change anyway? Is the real question. But hypothetically, we want to know that if it's about money and politics, then that's sad. It really is. You know? If we all were at a basketball game now, is that what this would be all about? Is it McDonald's? Certainly. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. 6 months should have been rehab classes. It should have been money management classes. It should have been job training classes. It should have been self-sustainment classes. It should have been how to have your own income classes. It should have been how to have your own vehicle classes. It should have been how to survive on your own classes. It should have been about applying for SSI benefits. It should have been about telling children their risks as well. It should have been talked about driver safety on any highway in North Carolina. It should have been talked about. I mean, there's 401 different reasons of why this should have been explained. An honest answer is just, what is the rehabilitation? We understand there's some kind of issue, um, unofficial or official. We just want to know what can be done. What is the treatment plan? Can anyone answer that? Is there a step process? Is there a class that he goes to? Is there a nonviolent form of instilling good values into him? Because if rehab is do this, do that, slap this person, punch this person, steal this, drive this way, I mean, I don't know if that's rehab. And I don't know who's running the rehab program. But for any crime, there should be a rehabilitation treatment plan. Let's all say that together. Rehabilitation treatment plan. RTP. Rehabilitation treatment plan. We need a rehabilitation treatment plan for whatever reason. There's gotta be a treatment plan. You know, if you steal a bicycle in front of a Chinese place, is there a rehabilitation treatment plan for recovering the bicycle and for instilling good values on how to not steal a bicycle again? Is there a treatment plan? Is there job training that can help people make their own money to buy their own bicycles, buy their own iPads, do their own voyeurism in their other people's in their own homes? Is there a rehabilitation treatment plan? The answer is no. 180 days was not a rehabilitation treatment plan. All it was whatever you wanted to do. I guess you said entrapment. I mean, that's true. But then that means that it's, the system is not set up for the rehabilitation treatment plan. Wait, we have a. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. The treatment plan is there's a problem, we want to rehab it and train good things. Entrapment isn't a rehabilitation treatment plan. It is a justice system that is flawed by corruption and money, and that has to end. We need a rehabilitation treatment plan, and that needs to be addressed at some point. We need to address that. And I appreciate all the media that's tweeting right now because I just want people to know that I am open for treatment plans. I'm open for them. It's just that this kind of therapy, electrotherapy, was way excessive. I just thought it was way excessive. And there wasn't a point of having a rehabilitation treatment plan. There was no problem. There was no problem. Those words alone say it all. Okay? I just want to say there's a new video being released next Wednesday. And a kind of from Nicki Minaj. I need everyone to check that out. Wednesday. Tomorrow? That's tomorrow. So check that out tomorrow. Now's the time to ask questions about the rehabilitation treatment plan. What is your idea of a rehabilitation treatment plan? Can we teach him how to make his own money? Can we teach him how to use electronics properly? I mean, what? I need to know. Someone needs to tell me. I'm willing to listen. What is the rehabilitation treatment plan? Maybe Oprah is the only one who can answer this question for us. Because she's guilty of something, but I don't want to brag about that. And I don't want just to find out. Okay, so let's see what the Queen of Media has to say today. I just want to know because it's very important that there's a rehabilitation treatment plan. You know? Is that too much to ask for? There's so much going on in the world right now. Things that are in. What I just want to know is a rehabilitation treatment plan.
And Madeline, you're a testament to that. If you start at 40, start at 50, wherever you are today, you'll start that anti-aging process.
Rehabilitation
But see,
treatment
I
plan.
didn't use weights in the earlier stages because I didn't know anything about weights.
Now we do. Now we do.
And now I do some of yours that I
Is there a solution?
I don't use a tape.
Are there classes, therapy,
You get the
textbooks to read, homework
right like
assignments?
that. There it is.
Is there a counselor I can
A
see?
young man who broke our hearts. I first met him, he was 11 years old and weighed over
What is
200
the treatment
pounds.
plan?
At night, he would cry in his mother's arms, praying for a
Do I
different
have an
body.
obsession
How is he
problem?
now? We'll
What
find out when we
I
come
need
back.
to know
Great
what that
battle,
is.
Thank you.
Okay. So the Queen of Media does not have a rehabilitation treatment plan. Someone who inspires America to buy household products all of a sudden doesn't know what a rehabilitation treatment plan is. This is a person who inspires people to buy. She inspires people to buy Chevrolets. You know, if she's driving one, everyone wants a Chevrolet. Personally, I don't want a Chevrolet. And after knowing who she is, I've switched to Fords, Toyotas, Maseratis, Lamborghinis, Land Rovers, Mercedes Benz. I've switched. I can never drive a Chevy again after not knowing she doesn't have a treatment plan for rehabilitation. And it's not James Fry, and it's not these other shows that I put together. It's really the rehabilitation treatment plan, you know, and it just to know that people that you look up to don't have an answer. It really sends a message to the justice system that you are just waiting again to not have a treatment plan. And we know that the consequences are horrible, things that you don't recover from. But it's flu season, and why can't we look at it like a flu vaccine? That's all it is. We've all had a flu vaccine. It just goes in and it goes out. It goes in and it goes out. And I don't want people upset at me that it's a flu shot going in, okay? I don't want people upset. I don't want people upset that I am like a doctor giving a flu shot to people. I don't want people to think that. I want people to think of me as someone who wants to help them with a treatment plan. I understand it's not a treatment plan for me because I believe people have been around me since my car's been going, right? I mean, that's. But I lost the Taurus in what, 2007? And then even before that, people were still there. I don't know anyone who's been in rehab since 2007 for anything. I don't know anybody who's been in treatment for 15 years. I mean, it does hurt. I agree with the baristas. It does. And I agree with the music in the background, and I agree with the customers. And I agree with Damon University, who's with me all the time. And I agree with still harassing me after lawsuits been filed. I agree. I just want to know, is there a treatment plan? I make all these phone calls, and there's just no treatment plan. Who honestly does all of that to not have a treatment plan? I mean, there's so much going on right now with these officers. I mean, what are they doing to people on the street? I mean, they're pointing their fingers at people and they're calling them condoms and magnums, and I don't understand the point of entertaining a rape anyway. I don't. To not know anything about how this happened to me, to just lay down and then be changed is horrible. You're just waiting for the wrong thing all the time, creating the wrong thing all the time to justify a mistake that you made with surgery. That's horrible. So we're gonna spend the next minute singing the songs with Starbucks. We're gonna sing along with them. Maybe they'll give us a treatment plan in the song. Where Starbucks is in. And I appreciate that. It's just I would have loved to make coffee. It's something I always wanted to do. And to know that I'm not wanted to do that really hurts. It does. That's true. But I've always wanted to make coffee. I've always wanted to put sugar and cream. I like my coffee with a little bit of cream sometimes too. And I hope I can make a lot of cream with this settlement because that's the only cream I want now. Not the cream you put in your coffee, but that cream that you put in your wallet, okay? Now, moving on again, the show is about my lessons of, oh, is there a solution? We were just talking about cream in a coffee, cream in a wallet. And we chose cream in the wallet. You know, cash rules everything around me. And you don't need to know Wu-Tang to understand that. Okay. Cash rules everything around me. Right. So we're going to end the show. Let's see if the Queen of Media has anything to say. If it's not a solution, I don't know what you want to say to the men of Morehouse where you donate money. I don't know. I mean, she donates to Morehouse University, yet has no solution for me.
Now is the time to get big museum quality canvas prints at big savings. Save 35% and get
Okay, so we'll just wait for her to show up and then see if she has a last comment to say. I just want anyone who's watching this, if you can just think of a rehabilitation program, I'll be more than happy to review it. I mean, I don't know what kind of class I can go to that will satisfy your obsession. I don't know. I don't know of a class that does that. You know? I mean, the only thing I can think of is a class that teaches you on how to make your own kind of money. I mean, is that what I need to do? I need to learn how to make my own money, my own things. It's just I don't have a problem with that. But when there's a surgery preventing an advancement, a hiring, sustaining an apartment, then we have issues that are beyond my control. We are to a point where now we need a rehabilitation treatment plan. And the boy is so advanced, he's inspiring new makes and models that everyone loves. These aren't like bottom end phones. These are top of the line, highly anticipated, top selling phones. The iPhone 6, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. These are top of the line phones. And I don't know a treatment plan. The only treatment plan I can think of would be a religion that I practice, which is praying to God. If God is the treatment plan, let's all say a prayer now. And let's just say it's over. Maybe God is the treatment plan. Alright, everyone. Let's all say a prayer. Wait, the Queen of Media has something to say. Hold on.
So think of that message and how
Is
difficult
there a
that is
treatment
to
plan for
break as a
something?
child and even further as an adult. We
God
do
is
it
the
all
treatment
opposite.
plan.
Exercise can be a
Jesus.
reward and good food can be a
God.
reward. And that's extremely important. That's where we're off.
Jesus.
And that's the result of this epidemic.
There was 6
Thank you, Mike.
months.
We'll be right back.
Every time. Autumn. Okay. So obviously she's embarrassed that there's not a treatment plan. Maybe she's embarrassed that God is the treatment plan. Maybe Jesus Christ is the treatment plan. Maybe there's a new video that got released a few days ago. Might be the treatment plan. So let's all just do a prayer. Father God, we pray that you are the treatment plan, that you have provided us with everything that we needed, all the training that we needed, everything that we've lost, bicycles, iPads, Tauruses, $12 at KFC during an emergency involving the police. And they can have the $12. But anything else that we've lost, we ask that you please return those if you do know what those are. And we'll be more than happy to return anything that you can think of. If we have something of yours, we'll return it as well. Father God, we pray that your treatment plan is the only treatment plan that matters, and that these people have made decisions that take them to their treatment plan, and their treatment plan is a plan that will inspire people miles and miles and miles and miles down the road. Down the road. It may not be a yellow brick road. It may not be the Wizard of Oz. But miles and miles down that road, you will escape into a place that is just for you. Miles and miles down the road. It doesn't have to be yellow. It doesn't have to be a brick road. You will enjoy wherever that road takes you. It could be a mile down, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles. It is just flu season. And like flu season, it's time. The healthcare industry is just injecting during this season. It's seasonal injection time. Allergy shots, flu shots, vaccinations. It is just the season of injecting things into the bloodstream, and some of them are worse than others, and I don't have to go into what those are. We can pretty much understand what that is. And I will leave the show at that since the queen of media, maybe she's getting she should be talking to me, but I still would like to talk to you. I really would like to talk to you just to have a conversation. We don't have to record it. We don't have to YouTube it. I mean, I'm gonna find a way to put it on there. It's just we need to talk on camera because I mean you've inspired me to do my own show, and that should be the only thing interesting that came out of Pink Shorts was that you inspired him to do a show, you know, and that's all I want to know is just that are you happy you inspired me to do a show? It's called Pink Shorts because the people who inspire me to work wear nice clothing. They wear beautiful clothing, and I love people who have style. People who have style amaze me with the way they deny things. I mean, you don't have to offer me a position. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that's fine. It's just I like your style anyway. If you got on a pair of pink shorts and a white t-shirt, you have style. And you inspired me on doing the show.
Significant enough or means enough to me.
So you inspired me on doing a show.
Accident with Tuesdays with Maury, which was kind of an out of the blue.
I don't want to talk about the
thing that
Avis
happened.
parking lot.
I happened to see an old professor of mine who I
That's
lost
all
touch
your
with
fault.
on television, and
I
found
want
out
to
he
talk
was
about
dying
is
from
there a
Mary's
treatment
disease.
plan for
With
whatever
COVID,
I've
more
done?
time, one turned to two to three, and pretty much every Tuesday for the rest of his life. And along the way,
Backtrack while filming the
I found
recording of
that
this
he needed
audio
help
on YouTube.
paying his medical bills.
The thing is,
the
I
only
don't
way
know
I
what
could
I've
think of was
done.
to maybe turned it down, told me to go away. You're crazy. Nobody's
If
interested in it.
anything, I
It was
mean,
only a few weeks before Maury died was even able to
there was
find
6 months
a
of
publisher
incarceration
willing to publish that book,
with a
and
fake
took the money they
diagnosis.
gave us and gave it to Maury just
That
before he
could have
died so
been
that he
your
could pay off his
reason
bills.
for 6
So
months right
it
there.
wasn't like that was supposed to be
I
a
fill
big
in the
book
blank.
or reach a lot of
You're
people.
here because
And that book that did
blah blah
reach
blah 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 blah
millions
blah
of
blah.
people, that was on the
Yada yada
bestseller
yada.
list for like 4 or 5 years,
You're here
and it
for
actually
psychosis. It could have been
changed
whatever
the
you
way, I'm sure
wanted.
it changed you, but along
What
the
did I
way of
do?
changing you, it changed the way America
What did
talks
I
about
do?
death and grief. That's such a huge
What did I
contribution
do?
that you have given to our culture. Now,
To
the new
what?
book, once again,
What have
gets
I
into these
done?
issues of
The
death
only
and
thing I
grief
have to
and
say
living life to the maximum, even in
is I
difficult times.
lay
Tell us the basic
on my
storyline and
pillow,
the two amazing people who
and there
you
was a
feature in
thought
this
on my
book.
body.
Well, like Tuesdays with Maury, this is
Thought
my
on my
first nonfiction
body.
book since then, and it's 12 years later, so
Two.
I'm not allowed to say this.
Thought on my body.
But this also happened by accident.
Thought on my
About 9
body.
years ago, I went back home to the little town I
Do
grew up
you
in New
remember?
Jersey, and the rabbi there, who I'd known my whole life,
Do you
was
know who
82
Joe
years old at
Muscarella
that
is?
point, and he pulled me aside after a little talk
Do
I
you
gave
know
and
who
said,
my
I'd like to
doctor
ask you a
is
favor. I said,
that
okay.
you randomly
He
assigned to
said,
me?
I'd like you to do the eulogy at my funeral.
Was he getting ready to die?
Well, that was my first question.
It was a
I
thought
was
on my
stunned
body.
because, first of all, I hadn't been very religious.
On my
One, in a
pillow.
number of years. And number two, who was I to do a eulogy?
Even the
For
barista said it's
the man who
over.
does
Is it
eulogies?
over?
And so I thought, well, right, like you said, he's probably
I've
getting
made
ready
calls.
to die. He's 82. So I said the only thing
They know
I knew
that
how
I'm
to do was
calling,
to ask to
and
spend
there's
more
still
time
not a
with him as a
treatment
human being,
plan.
because all I really had known him, even though I'd known him for over 40 years, it was always from the seats in the congregation. So he said, okay, I accept. And I began to go see him at home and his office and ride around with him, eat with him, all the kinds of things we never do with our pastors or priests or rabbis. And I sort of got to know this person of God, but behind,
That's it. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. All right, so he agreed on God being the treatment plan, and I'll leave the show at that. Everybody, he said God. He said it. Oprah said God. Oprah said it. She said it. That's the treatment plan. I gotta go. Bye.